Hello, Africans. Yeah, today's message is going to all Africans. Africans, understand something. We know that most of you haven't traveled out and you have not understand or you have not tasted what is called good governance. That is why most of you want to remain in what you have because you have not tasted something new. So people like us who come here every day to waste our time or push ourselves to tell you guys that there is a brighter future out there. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. Africans, don't believe that things are going to remain like this. Understand that the problem we have today is our colonizers. Our colonizers didn't left us. They didn't leave us, no. Rather, what they did was they did the shift outside and put in people in our same colors to work for them. That is what is going on in all Africa today. What we have to do now is to make sure that those people they put in place, to make sure that we create a revelation that we take them and send them exile in where their West masters belong. That is our problem. So for this reason, I'm trying to tell you, if you have any country in Africa and you're head of state or your president or your prime minister, when they are sick, they go for checkup or whatever in the West, just know that they are not working for you. Any government that their children doesn't study in Africa, they are not for you. They must be removed. Any governance that their children doesn't study in Africa, any governance that they are not taking African healthcare seriously, they are puppets. Puppets are slaves to the West. They need to go back to where they come from. You all saw the other day, the president of Burkina Faso, he did an open video on how he went for checkup in a hospital in Burkina Faso, a hospital that he himself renovated. So what we are doing is this: we need to let you understand that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Africa is the best place to live, but these people have made it hell because they are working for their masters abroad. So what I'm trying to say is this, that we must understand our enemies and make sure that we fight our enemies. You will see, like some of them in the north, they rejected freedom. They rejected colonial masters living because they wanted to stay with a white man ruling them. That is things that we are trying to tell them, and these things have been done by their masters in the church. You know? So we must tell these people that it is high time that these puppets should go and live with their masters. Because the worst thing that can happen on earth is Africa to remain at it till today. Africa needs to move forward, just like other nations are moving forward. Today in Europe, we are experiencing flying cars. And people are still telling us about heaven and some virgins in heaven. You see, all these things are brainwashed, being given to our people. You see, now we depend on these politicians that doesn't work for us, and we expect something good from them, while we know that they are not working for us. They are working for their masters and for their pocket. But one thing I will promise them is this: all these politicians, you will understand and you will see that their children must remain useless. They will not be useful because the money that they are eating they didn't make it. Just know that any money you didn't work for, that it was stolen and given to you, it is not going to be useful for you. Because you need to sweat to know the worth of money. You need to sweat to know that this money came from this sweat and you use it wisely. If not, you're going to waste it. So it is not anything hidden that in Nigeria today they are planning to divide the Igbos so that they will do the divide and conquer. So we are saying no to all these things because that time have gone when they will come and tell people that are Ngozi that they are not Igbos, that they are from Delta or they are from Rivers. Nobody is River from Africa. River is a foreign name. We don't have any name like River before the white man came. So we must push those people back to where they came from and we revive our land because our land have bleed enough. Thank you guys, and understand that any question you have, you can come to the comment section and ask me and I will give you enlightenment on what we need to do to revive Africa. Thank you.